Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to yet another episode of Do You Cook English? So, I have just arrived here and seen the great dessert we have lined up for you today. I have already checked out our recipe, but before we go any further, let's go directly to the grammar rules. And have you already guessed it yet? Of course. Today we are looking at the present perfect with frequency adverbs. The present perfect with frequency adverbs. Which adverbs? For example, the frequency adverbs include just, ever, never, already, sometimes, seldom, rarely, etc. They also include yet. Where do you place them? You place these between the auxiliary and the verb. For example, I have never visited Paris. I have just visited Paris. Have you ever visited Paris? Please note, with yet, we use these with interrogations always at the end of the sentence. For example, have you prepared the chicken yet? When do you employ them? It is an action in relation to the present and it means up to now, jusqu'à maintenant. For example, I have just visited Paris. I have never visited Paris. Have you already visited Paris? Well, we have just prepared a recipe for you today that I've never even tried before. This is a dessert from the Auvergne region here in France. And we also have today our chef here for you that you've probably never ever met before either. So, welcome to Randall. Randall has just joined us today from Paris, but as you're just about to hear from his wonderful accent, he is originally from Ohio in America. So he's also an honorary Auvergnat while you're at it. So, hello Randall.
Hi Anna, what a great kitchen.
Yeah.
And what a great recipe we have already selected for you today. It's called malakoff, which is a kind of meringue Auvergnat with pears and ginger.
Sounds great. Well, I've not tried this recipe yet. In fact, I'd never even heard of it before today. So, let's get going. First, to prepare the pears. Randall has already peeled and halved the pears and then has just removed the pith and seeds from the core and the long filament running to the stem.
Next, in a sauté pan, I have stirred the sugar with a little water, then placed on the heat without stirring until it makes a golden caramel. You will see that I have already added a slice of ginger and then arranged the pears cut side down. Now I have just lowered the heat and simmered gently until the pears are soft. I have removed the pears and liquid to cool.
Now to make the malakoff or the meringue. Randall has just stirred in 150 grams of sugar with the water and vinegar and has cooked it until the sugar forms a medium brown caramel. Next, he has then beaten the egg whites into soft peaks with a hand mixer and has added 50 grams of sugar. With the mixer set to a low speed, Randall has then added the hot caramel mix.
I have already transferred this meringue mixture to a pastry bag fitted with a large star tip. After, I have just piped a thick ring of meringue directly on a serving plate and then browned with a small blowtorch. Finally, I have just placed a pear half in each nest and drizzled with the sauce. So Anna, have you ever seen this type of meringue before?
No, first time for me. Et voilà, as we've often been heard to say in both America and the UK. Huh? Probably not. Anyway, Randall, it looks great.
Merci beaucoup, Anna. I've sometimes prepared the pears in advance, the day before, which really helps out when you're pressed for time. But yes, it's a good dessert.
It does look absolutely delicious. Well, thanks Randall for being with us here today at Château de la Mazure and for sharing with us your great malakoff recipe and for sharing your lovely American accent with us too. And don't forget, you can upload any of your attempts at this dessert or any of our other recipes onto our Facebook page. Have you tried this yet? We would love to see your results of this recipe in particular. Well, we have come to the end of this recipe, so until next week on Do You Cook English, from everyone here, goodbye.